Hey guys, y'all know who it is, what's going on, when it's happening, where it's at, and why we're here today. How you doing? It's the sublimely magnificent Big Ugly himself, Omaria Lesfeo Grande on YouTube, and I'm here today with my boy as usual, Superjaz, Superman that pose for him. Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. What's going on? It's been a little bit since I have watched some Avatar, so I hope I hope that I remember enough to be able to give my opinions on these things. You feel me?
Yeah,
Never,
yeah, and for
never
those
got into Korra. I need to, but go ahead.
Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, well, we did the previous video on the channel where Jazz and I went over a list online, a random list we found of the top X-Men characters because I dabble a little bit in X-Men. I've read a couple comics or two, and so Jazz was going over the list, seeing how I felt about some of the decisions. Jazz knows more about Avatar: Last
Yeah,
Airbender than I do, though I would say I probably know more about Airbender than he knew about X Men.
fair, fair. So
So
you've watched some Avatar. How much Avatar have you watched?
I've watched the series.
Oh, okay.
I
Well then,
haven't watched it like multiple times or anything, and
I watched it about 2 or 3 years. I still have
yeah,
my top 10 Avatar: The Last Airbender moments on one of my old channels on YouTube. So
see, I don't even have. I can't think of like a top 10 moments. I know who my favorite character is.
yeah, I think the number one spoiler alert: if you do find my top 10 Avatar: The Last Airbender moments that I made when I was 18, so that was 12 years ago now. But if you find the list, the number one moment on the series was when Longshot talked. The dude Longshot, who I think he shot the arrows and shit, with Smellerbee and Jet's camp and all them, and then Longshot like spoke when Jet was spoiler alert when Jet was about to die, and he was like, "Yeah, he's our leader and shit." I was like, "Oh, my little 8-year-old mom was like, what the fuck?" So yeah,
Yeah, so we're gonna go through this. So before I click on this, I have not looked at this list. Neither has he.
neither of us had.
I literally typed this into Google, top Avatar: The Last Airbender characters, as we started our Zoom call today, and we're just
Mm-hmm.
gonna click on this top 15 list right here from CBR. Jazz, I'm gonna ask you like you asked me. Who do you think are like 1 through 3?
So I had a little bit of time to think on this before we press record, and number one will most likely, if it is popularity, fan vote type stuff, number one will probably be Toph
Really?
for good reason. I was thinking either Toph or Aang
Uh huh.
or maybe Katara,
Uh huh.
but everybody's favorite. It's almost like when you make an Avatar list, you ask people who's your favorite character besides Toph, because almost everybody's favorite character in the whole series is Toph.
Now I hear you, but I'm gonna counter your logic like this.
Okay, I want to hear this.
My favorite character is Toph. My favorite Dragon Ball Z character is Vegeta. You know
See,
what everybody said, and a lot of people out there will say their favorite character is Vegeta, but Vegeta never wins any popularity polls. Goku does.
yeah, that's because the thing about this though is I feel as though more people like Goku than like Aang. I will say that much. I think that more people like, appreciate, respect, put Goku on their walls type stuff than Aang. So I feel like more people would
I
say
mean, to
that.
be fair, Goku's on my wall, and I technically have a Goku statue, even though I asked my mom for a Vegeta statue.
Yeah,
Um,
that's because your mom don't know shit about DBZ. That is.
I do
Uh,
have more Goku merchandise than I do Ankh merchandise, so you do have me there, is what I was
um,
saying.
but, real quick before you click, I am surprised. Without opening up a whole line of conversation, I'm I'm surprised. Like in angry people, you don't like Zuko.
I didn't say I don't like Zuko.
I'm surprised you don't like Zuko the most.
Well, I will say Aang's probably not in my top three, but you said two of your top three is Aang Toph.
No, no. My two top people
Mm-hmm.
would probably be Toph and then maybe Sokka.
Oh,
Those
Sokka's
are
real
mine.
legit.
but I'm gonna say number one is Toph.
All right.
It's either Toph or Aang, Katara in parentheses, but Toph.
I'm gonna say top three is probably Katara, Zuko, Aang in some order. I'm gonna say Aang, Zuko, Katara.
I don't think Zuko is gonna be one or two. We can see it.
Zuko's popular as fuck. All right, but
Zuko's
we'll see.
popular. Let's see.
We'll see. I think for me, it's Toph, probably Zuko, and then Azula.
I forgot about Azula for a second. Okay.
All right, here we go. Top characters. Do they count down? The last list we found counted up.
No.
All right, we're counting down.
The
All right, number 15.
15?
The Boulder.
This is a fucking this list might be compromised. What kind of shit is this?
What's wrong with the Boulder? It's a rock parody.
Not that the Boulder is bad. The Boulder was dope, and the fact that shout out to the Rock and Sock Connection, the Boulder is a spoof on the Rock, voiced by Mick Foley. So that's dope.
I did not know. That he was voiced by Mick Foley. I knew he sounded like a pro wrestler. I didn't know he was voiced by Foley. That's
the Boulder is dope.
Even better.
But
he pops up into my top 10 just on that knowledge.
Yeah, right. Just on knowing the fucking like background of it. No, but the Boulder is number 15 on the top Avatar list. That's a little like.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jazz.
I'm surprised they would have done that. Huh?
I can't name 15 characters off the top of my head.
I could probably if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily do that.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying. So he would be top 15 for me by default. I mean, because I remembered the Boulder.
The Rock parody definitely helps it.
Mm-hmm.
So that will help people want to know. So
they agree. This might seem like a silly entry at first.
Okay, yeah. But despite the minor character, the Boulder represents one of the important things of this franchise. People realizing their own potential, changing the world for the better way. Okay, ain't nobody look at the Boulder and be like, "Oh man,
I sure as hell did. I thought he was hilarious, and that's about all I thought. All right, number 14.
I didn't know his name, and I can't tell you too much. That was who is that? No, that was on the episode, I believe, where they find the swamp people. I hope I'm not misquoting that. I don't remember too much.
He is a plant bender.
I think you said waterbender.
Plant.
Yeah, and that was the swamp people where they went and it was like water benders and shit like that, and so he could bend the plants because there was water in the plants. I hope I'm not talking out my ass, but I believe that's
no. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, so number 13.
I don't even. Oh, I think that's Sokka and Katara's dad.
Yeah, that's exactly who that is.
Shit, their mom should be over him.
She might be. I mean, it's number 13. Number 12, however, is Pakku.
Who's Pakku? Oh my God, Pakku. That was Sokka's
what's her name's? Oh wait, what?
Go ahead. Teacher. Oh no. That was Katara's waterbending teacher.
Oh, okay.
Sokka's teacher was Master Piandao.
Oh, I was wondering if it was like Moon Chick's dad. But no, it's Katara's teacher. Oh wait.
Yeah.
He refused to teach Katara at all, then subdued her in proper waterbending duel.
He didn't want to teach Katara at all because, I mean, progressive, 2020, but he didn't want to teach a girl at first.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. But no, the reason why I say their mom should be over their dad is not that their dad wasn't noble and the water tribe was just fighting from everybody, period. But their mom sacrificed herself when the Fire Nation attacked and said, "Yo, where's the waterbender?" And it was Katara. The mom said, "No, it's me to save the daughter." So I don't know. This is a weird ass list. Boomy needs to be on the list.
Yeah,
Boomy needs to be.
I remember Boomy. Boomy was cool.
Boomy and Aang grew up together too. It's just
yeah.
Boomy fucking aged because Aang was frozen in the fucking block ice.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Boomy needs to be on the list.
Yeah, Boomy, and he's number 11. Number 10.
What?
Well.
Yo, Pete, this list is compromised. What is going on? I said Aang might not be the most popular, but number 10?
Hey, I didn't even say number 10.
This motherfucker can't be like fucking 6 or 7 or even like 5 on top.
Oh man.
I don't even know what to
All
make of this list no more.
Let's kick off this list with everyone's favorite airbender. He's the only one. And aside from being an avatar, boy, like, why is he 10? Y'all don't even tell us why he's 10. He just is. So yeah, I think that. Okay, I think looking at the fact that Aang is definitely all the way down here, number one has to be Toph. Looking at this list.
9 is Azula. I both agree and somewhat disagree with that.
I think she should be higher.
Okay, yeah. Now, if May or Ty Lee does not make this list at some point, I'm gonna be upset. I think Ty Lee needs to make it over May.
All right.
Ty Lee have more personality.
But, I can see that. Well, I don't. If it's who I think it is, then I'll agree with you.
Ty Lee was the one who could touch you and block your chi, and you couldn't like use your arms and limbs and shit.
Hey, look, it's Ty Lee.
That kind of makes sense. But I'm gonna be upset if the 7 people over her aren't worth it.
Yeah, I think I did like her more than the other one. So, Ty Lee, 7, Appa. All right.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, Appa's cool. Appa's got like.
I would have put Momo on the list over the boulder, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't. Nah, give me the boulder every day.
Sokka is 6, bro. Who is the top 5?
We gonna find out.
Okay, number 5.
Sokka, right? He's more than that. Number 5, Iroh.
Okay, Iroh's 5.
Iroh's legit.
All right, slow up. Okay, so we have not seen Katara. We have not seen Zuko. We have not seen Toph.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who
Sokka.
The other 4th person could be.
Sokka.
No, Sokka was 6.
Oh, well, shit.
We have not seen Katara, Zuko, or Toph. So clearly list Katara, Zuko, and Toph better be one of these 3.
Yeah.
Now, who's the 4th out of these? Let me think. Who could be the 4th? Ozai? Would they put? They wouldn't.
I don't think they put Ozai this high. Because I thought that too. Like, no, they wouldn't put Fire Lord.
They wouldn't put Ozai that high.
Guy was in like 3 episodes.
Is fucking rounding out the top 5. So, because that's somebody who they could have put. They got people on this list who I wouldn't necessarily expect it.
Maybe they put your girl May up there.
They definitely not gonna put you.
Oh no, who's the Earth chick that Sokka eventually got with?
Oh my god, I can't think of her name. Suki.
Yeah.
You think Suki will be number 4 or in the top 4?
She wouldn't be for me, but I could see it. That's only. I'm trying to think of who else would be popular or people.
Let's see. Okay, number 4 might be Suki. Let's go with that.
Katara.
Bruh.
I wouldn't put Suki over Katara, but okay.
Exactly. And this is from the blood. Oh my God, this is from the blood-bending episode.
Yeah.
When she confronted the motherfucker who killed her, who was it? Who killed her like mom and shit and was gonna kill him and let him go. That was a fucking eerie, crazy, dramatic ass fucking episode. That was a Katara you'd never seen too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good ass episode.
Oh no, like Katara grew on me as the series went on. I was like, you know what, Katara, you can stay. You're no Toph, but you can stay.
Number 3 is Zuko.
Suki.
Okay. All right.
Looks like I know a little bit after all.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't think of her name, but no, that's a good point. I'm okay with Suki being in the top 5. I'm not okay.
I wouldn't put top 5 maybe. I wouldn't put her over Iroh and Katara though.
I was just about to say I'm not okay with Sokka not being in the top 5 at all.
Or Sokka for that matter.
Sokka's not in the top 5 at all. Top 5
or Aang for that matter.
Aang is number 10.
Why is Suki this high? I'm saying she's not top 5. I'm not okay with her being top 5 because I'm like, I wouldn't put her over so and so, or this person, or this person.
Aang is fucking number 10. Look, you ain't gotta like Aang, but 10,
right?
We don't have a series without that man.
Right? He should be 20 or something. No.
Jesus Christ. So, okay, top 5 should be Toph, Katara, Zuko, Aang, Sokka. That should be some mix of the top 5 should be that right there.
I can see that.
Those are the main characters.
No, I'm saying I can see that, But you could also like mix out maybe if you really don't like early Zuko, mix him out for Iroh.
I'm surprised this fucking list didn't have the machinist on there. Who is that? Yeah, don't nobody know him
The
except me.
Mashimas, ain't they in Tekken?
The machinist. No, the machinist. He was the dude. Do you remember the kid who his legs didn't work, but he was in like a flying contraption?
Uh-huh.
The machinist is his dad. Yeah, who the fuck knows that?
What about Sparky Boom Man?
I was just about to say Sparky Boom Man. Yeah. What about Fufu Cuddly Poops in that case? Shit.
Yeah, right. Or by Cabbages, the cabbage guy.
The cabbage dude could have made the list. We joking. He could have made.
Put him in over the Boulder or Swamp Dude.
That was an ongoing joke. He could have been on the list. 2 is Zuko, 1 is Toph.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, the second I saw Aang that low, I'm like, well, Toph's definitely number 1.
Zuko had the best story arc of the show.
I'll agree. Yeah, one of, if not the most interesting plots of the show. That's why I thought some people might end up putting him 1 because of, like, from an objective standpoint, he's a better written character than everybody else.
He had the best story arc of the entire series. Easily, bro.
Yeah, and sure enough, number 1, my girl Toph.
Her no fucks given attitude, the fact that she was blind, the fact that she was amazing at earthbending, just like all of that stuff together.
She won me over with the metal bending.
Yeah,
as a Magneto fan. As a Magneto fan, the second that she broke out of that truck and just with the "my name is Toph and you better fucking remember it" or whatever the hell she said, jumped, fucking rippled the fucking ground like fucking water and surfed her ass out of there. That shit was godlike. Like that actually made me go and watch the whole series. I was very
you saw that little bit.
I was very faintly acquainted with the series. I watched a couple episodes with some friends who were watching it. Then I saw that episode. I saw her do that. I'm like, all right, I need to watch this series.
I'm the best earthbender alive, and don't you two dunderheads ever forget it. She's threw the door off, and like you said, just surfed on the ground like water. Yeah.
She did some Magneto shit and then did that shit right afterwards. I'm like, all right, I'm watching this series just for this character. Right there. I'm happy that number 1.
I'm cool with 1 and 2. I'm kind of cool with the top 5 to an extent. Sokka needed to be in the top 5. Take Suki out maybe. Suki could be number 6. Flip Suki with Sokka. Katara needs to be
7?
number 3, really though.
Well, I told you my top 3 was like some combination of like either Toph, Zuko, and either Katara or Azula. So
I just know that my number 1 is
I agreed with the
like Katara. I say, when you ask people their favorite Avatar character, you could say, who's your favorite character besides Toph? Everybody's favorite character is Toph.
A lot of people. But like I said, I wasn't sure because other series, you have a lot of people, you have a lot of Vegeta fans out there, but when the popularity polls come out, hey, look, there's Goku. Same thing with One Piece and Luffy. Like, there's a lot of Zoro fanboys out there, myself included. And Luffy's number 1. Although Luffy's number 2 for me, so I can't be that bad. Oh, no, he's not. He's number 3.
What's Toph's last name?
Beifong.
Oh, what? Snap.
Get out of here.
Nate, tell me something interesting about Toph's financial status.
All right, so I'm going to keep looking down here at the bottom corner because I'm pretty sure it's listed up here somewhere anyway, but she's like a noble or whatever from Ba Sing Se or whatever, her family or whatever. Yeah. And she like ran away. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's it's the Beifong estates, and the Beifongs are rich. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's a noble. Took me a second to remember Ba Sing Se, but yeah. That's
where Boomy was from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm saying to remember the name of the place.
This bullshit. Go back. This bullshit.
Hey guys, I'm number 10.
What the fuck?
That's hilarious.
This bullshit right here. I'm cool with Azula and Ty Lee being in the top 10. I would not put May in the top 10.
Well, she ain't.
Azula and Ty Lee could be in the top 10. Aang doesn't. Even if Aang is not like in the top 5, Aang does not need to be number 10.
No, I agree. No, I agree. He does not be ranked that low.
And then they put like who is that? No offense, but what? Like, who?
Who? Yeah, no, you saw me. I'm like, who the hell is he?
And Hokado? What the fuck? Get them 2 motherfuckers out of here.
Yeah, I was like, I personally, Boulder ain't looking too bad except for the fact that he's under these 2.
Like Boulder could maybe be on the list because of the popularity.
Or these 3 for that matter.
Show. And then Paku. So fucking Aang at 10, and the inclusion of Who, Hokada, and Paku. What are we doing? What are we doing?
That shit out of here. You can replace any of these motherfuckers with Cabbages, Sparky Boom Man.
Yeah, I don't know if Sparky Boom Man should be that high. That was a joke.
At least you know who Sparky Boom Man is.
I know Sparky Boom Man
Hell,
is.
put in Secret Tunnel Guy. Huh? Secret Tunnel.
I don't remember that shit. The fuck is that?
From an episode where they go through a tunnel and there's a guy that's like a bard singing a song with his like whatever era instrument that's like, you know, but they went through a tunnel. It's like, oh, I got a song for it. Secret Tunnel. The only reason I know the Secret Tunnel thing, to be fair, is that my friends are obsessed with saying that Secret Tunnel line.
Because I know Sparky Boom Man and Fufu Cuddly Poops because I spent too much time obsessing over the series.
Still probably go in over these 3. Especially this guy.
The Cabbages dude could honestly be number 15. I wouldn't be upset because it's because of the ongoing joke.
What the hell are you?
Like, and then you would put Ozai on the list.
I would actually forgive them for this if they used that joke somewhere in here. Like, now I know you're wondering just who this guy is. And if you don't remember,
they put they spell it HUU in quotation marks. Who this is?
Yeah, like if they would have put the pun in here, all right. You know what? Y'all did it for the joke. You know, you didn't do it for the rock, but you did it for the joke.
But all right, I mean, I guess that's it.
I guess that's that list. That was quick. A lot quicker than the X-Men list. By the way, because so Jazz, you said people can go to your channel, your old channel. What is it? You Lose TV or?
So, it's under my actual name right now. Hope I can get it to a point where it will be You Lose TV. But at the moment, if you look up JAZTUCKER, Jazz Tucker.
Kind of like
you can
listed
go ahead.
right here.
There's also some other videos on there that I did years ago with my mom and me at the movies, and some old movie reviews. But if you scroll far enough, you can see my top 10 Avatar: The Last Airbender moments when I was 18 and in much better shape than I am now. As well as we are going to get the podcast. I'm closing out because I'm assuming that's what we're doing, Pete.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. All right. But
sorry, folks, at home for like the confusing camera work. There we go.
Okay. as well as go ahead and check out whatever we want. If it's not up at the time of this video, it's going to be up very soon. So it should be up by the time this goes up. And that's just a podcast that me and Pete are doing on our old wrestling podcast, Call It in the Ring channel. So you'll see some old wrestling podcasts on there. Ignore those. Whatever we want, we talk about whatever we want, wrestling or otherwise, just whatever we hell. If you want to go ahead and follow your boy, I make music from time to time. So check out Superjaz, all one word, on Facebook. That is SUPERJAZ. Like the page. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter, Superjaz2, and that's Superjaz, number 2 at the end. And then you can also follow me on Instagram, Forever Super Jazz. And that is pretty much all of my socials.
There you go. And, you know, follow me here if you're interested in us looking over things. Like I said, we had the previous video of us looking over X-Men characters and everything and our opinions on that, as well as I have started uploading stuff to my channel with my own opinions on X-Men character top list.
I was watching some of that.
Yeah, I did my top 10 villains the other day. And also, he mentioned we do watch Dragon Ball Z and do other stuff on our channel. We doing a lot of work together. We getting stuff done. You know, we pumping out this
That's friends,
content for
y'all.
y'all. There you go. Yeah, and we're pumping out content. You know, got videos coming on the weekly, at least 2 a week. You know, we're keeping that going. And I'm streaming every day on Twitch in 2021 at twitch.tv/Giotavi. That's GIOTAVI. That's right. You can see me there. You can follow me on Twitter, also at Giotavi, spelled the same way as the Twitch, Giotavi. Yep, and see us there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching very much. Y'all have a good one. Comment down below with some of y'all favorite Avatar characters. Let's see what everybody else thinks. Maybe
you
maybe
agree?
we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong thinking that Hakoda shouldn't be on the list or whatever his
You didn't
name
pronounce the
was.
man's name right?
You know, did I? Is it?
Oh no, you did pronounce it right. I'm tripping.
Let me see.
I was pronouncing it wrong the whole time. You did pronounce it right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Hokage can be on the list if he wants to. It's fine. But the bottom line is,
do you think that what I want to know, like you said, comment below what you think. But do you think Aang should be at 10?
maybe the people agreed. Maybe the people are like, he should be 30. I'm like, well, back up a second. And why didn't you have Korra people? Well, that's because not both of us watched Korra, okay?
Yeah, I watched the first episode. I need to give it more of a chance, but some years back.
Yeah, you got to get over the fact that she's different. She's the Avatar, and you got to deal with it. She says it, it's the first thing you literally hear her say in the entire show. Which actually made me like her as a character, because I like the juxtaposition between, pacifist fight when he needs to, Aang, and just
that's
brash. I'm the Avatar. You better deal with it.
Korra is she's female. She's taller. She's a teenager.
Wow, she is taller.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of differences with them. Like you said, Aang is pacifist. Korra is much more brash, outspoken. All this shit.
So I will say, probably by the end of the series, I probably liked Aang more, but I'd have to rewatch both of them to be more honest. But by the end of the series, I was like, you're not my favorite character on this show. But neither was Aang. So, bottom line is, guys, thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Adiosness.